So I've challenged myself to stop smoking weed. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sasha if you're new, or welcome back if you're a subscriber. I have been uploading videos pretty consistently after being on YouTube, watching YouTube for a good 10 years. Recently, I decided to go ahead and start making videos. I think it's really fun. It's an outlet, it's a way to be creative, and most of the videos that I've done so far have been on beauty, hair, makeup, and today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. This channel is about beauty and wellness, so today we're going to be talking about wellness. You guys, this is going to be a really honest video. I'm going to get somewhat vulnerable and open in the hopes of just sharing my journey, keeping myself accountable, and maybe helping somebody out there as well. So I've challenged myself to 30 days, and I started yesterday, which was March 20th, coincidentally the beginning of Aries season, and it's actually the start of a new year. If you talk in terms of the zodiac, which I just found out, which I think is really cool, because after a really emotional Pisces season, I feel like I've been able to purge a lot and just really feel my emotions and become aware of what they are and make some changes. So this just happened to be one of those things. It was kind of on a whim. To give you some background, I was smoking weed pretty much every day. I mean, not every single day, but the majority of days. And yesterday, I just, I was smoking, and I just basically just had a feeling of like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I put out my little raw cone. I smoked like joints. Flushed it down the toilet. Flushed my weed down the toilet, which it was some good stuff. But as far as like the quality, but I just am ready for a change. I started, some history is, I started, the first time I smoked weed was when I was 19 years old, almost 20. And like in high school, I was completely against it. I was definitely a goody two shoes. I would tell people, I didn't tell them not to do it, or in my opinion, don't do it. So it wasn't until I was like in my second year of college, and I was going through problems with my then significant other, and he had left a bag of it in my car. My best friend was with me. We opened it, we found it, and me and my boyfriend weren't on speaking terms. So I was like, well, we should like smoke all this weed, like kind of as a get back to him, but also just as an escape, because I was going through so much emotionally at the time. So there I was, 19 years old at Pasadena City College with my best friend at the time. And I said, to get my mind off of things, why don't we do this for a week straight? And she was like, every single day. I was like, I know, but like I'm stressed out and blah, blah, blah. So that's how I first started smoking weed. I remember that day clearly. And from there, it just turned into a social thing. We started meeting other people that did it, and we would link up like in between classes or after school to do that. And so we just met so many people. And it was I was definitely in my party phase back then. So it was definitely a social, recreational thing. That's how it started. Before I go any further, before anybody tries to get in the comments and talk to me about it's an illegal substance, blah, blah, blah. I don't think anybody would, but in case somebody feels like saying that, it is legal now in the state that I'm from, which is California, and it is now legal in the state that I'm currently living in, which is Arizona, as a recreational thing. So don't come for me in the comments. It's not an illegal substance. I am free to smoke, but this is a choice. It's not a religious-based thing. Nobody has told me to stop. Nobody told me that they think I should stop. This has come from within me And it's more so I've decided to do this as a form of discipline, as a form of building my willpower, and as a form of self-care, because although I do truly believe that marijuana is a medicine, an herb, and almost like a gift from God, there's a difference between using it sometimes and becoming dependent on it or abusing it. And if you use it every single day, multiple times a day, like I have been for many years, you kind of get to a point where you're like, I'm just on a journey right now to know myself better and love myself better, take care of myself better. So although it is a medicine, it has harmful side effects. It did start as a recreational thing, a social thing, a way to connect with people and party with people and have a good time. But later on, as I continued to use it throughout the years, not being conscious of it at the time, but I definitely started to use it as a suppressant to numb feelings, really, numb pain. Whenever I was going through a hard time, I would tell myself, okay, I'm stressed out, so it's okay to smoke. But the crazy thing about it is, whenever something good would happen, I'd use it as a solid. So whenever something good would happen, I'd be like, okay, let's celebrate, let's smoke. Whenever something bad would happen, I'd be like, okay, well, this is gonna make me feel better. And then it just became a daily habit. And as I've learned more about our subconscious mind and our habits, you kind of just are on autopilot. So once you pick something up and it becomes a habit, you just continue doing it really without thinking. And although I knew like, okay, smoke in your lungs is not good, to me the benefits outweighed the negative things, and also just a lack of direction, a lack of clarity. And I mean, I'm not against weed. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't smoke. I actually love marijuana, loud, dank, ganja, you know, whatever you want to call it. I think it's an amazing thing, but this is a challenge. So it's a 30-day challenge. And as of today, it's been a little bit over 24 hours that I haven't used it. And I'm going to be super honest and tell you that my mood today was just hella irritable. Like, I do have a daughter who's 4 years old, and I raise her by myself. Her dad is not in the picture, and I've moved out of California, so I don't have any family here besides my brother who lives across town, but he works really often. So what I'm trying to say is that I have her to myself. She's not currently in school with this whole COVID thing happening. So every single day I have her on my own. And basically today, you know, whenever things would get a little stressful for me, I would just go take a puff or two and kind of chill out. So today was a little bit, I wouldn't say the word hard, and I'm already expecting this detox to not be necessarily easy. But yeah, today I could definitely, I felt irritable. I felt irritable. So I'm excited to see how my mood fluctuates. And also I'm trying to lose weight, because you know, if you smoke weed, that food tastes better. So you tend, or at least I tend to overeat if I'm high, and definitely not want to exercise, because I guess it relaxes you, but to the extreme, depending on what you're, you know, smoking. But the lack of motivation to work out, to eat well. I also run a small business by myself. I sell makeup online. I have a cosmetics store, but all the social media, the marketing, everything is on my own right now. And I feel like smoking I lack motivation. So all of these reasons are reasons for myself are the reasons that I decided to participate in this challenge, and I am documenting it, like I said, to keep myself accountable, to look back on these things and to maybe inspire somebody out there, and just know that whatever we put our minds to, we can do. So I just want to share this with you guys, and if you're interested to see how this goes, then please subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And I'm not guaranteeing that I'm gonna just stop for the rest of my life. That's not what this video is. This is a 30-day challenge. So the last day of this challenge will be April 19th, 2021. So coincidentally, the very next day would be 4/20. I know. So we'll see how I feel. By the way, I mentioned that I have a 4-year-old daughter. Once I found out that I was pregnant, I did stop. Pretty much cold turkey. So your willpower, I mean, we can do anything that we set our minds to. It depends what's important to you and how bad you want it. So once I knew I was with child, I wasn't gonna just keep smoking blunts, which back then I was smoking swishers for many years, which is so bad for you. Since then I've switched to raw cones, like natural papers, but still, you know, so yeah, I didn't smoke during my pregnancy, obviously. And then once I had a fresh newborn baby, I felt extremely guilty doing anything like that and bringing any type of the smell or any of that around her on my clothes. I always had to wash my hands, shower, once I did pick the habit back up. But what I'm trying to say is that I've stopped before in the past, and I know I can do this. 2, I don't want to feel discouraged because I've done it before. I know I can do it again. And I also don't want to think about it like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till 4/20 hits because then I can get blown. Like, no, that's not what this is. Hopefully at the end of these 30 days, I've built up the habit to just continue not doing it, because ultimately, it's just, I'm a different person than I was then. I just feel like I'm a lot stronger now, and I have a lot more responsibilities now. And I'm also an example, the only example to my daughter now. So I just want better for myself, for her, and for my business, and just for my life. So I just wanted to come on here and share that, you guys. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button, whatever you want. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and please subscribe to stay tuned with this journey. I'm gonna film probably every day and just really keep you guys updated on any weight loss, any motivation, how I'm feeling. Just keep it raw and honest. And that's it. See you in my next video. Bye.